Hey guys, it's the Junior Coder. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to build a GUI application, so graphical user interface. And to do that, we'll be using Python TKinter library. So TKinter is a Python GUI toolkit. TKinter is included with the standard installation of Python. So let's get into this video. So first, of course, we're going to be importing TKinter. As I said, it's built in, so you don't have to install anything. So right away, you just simply import it. Import TKinter. Now, as you can see, TKinter is a directory, so we're not actually going to be importing it. We're going to say from TKinter, we import star. So star is all. So from TKinter, we're importing every single file. So pretty straightforward. We're just going to import this module. So TKinter, import everything. There are other ways you can import this, but this is sort of the main way on how to import TKinter. So in TKinter, everything is a widget. There are button widgets, text box widgets, frame widgets, etc. So everything is a widget. And the first thing you actually create is sort of the root widget. So that's the actual window of our graphical user interface. So that's what we're going to be doing first. So after we import it, let's call it the root, because it's the root widget. And then it's T, capital T, and then lowercase k. Call it like a function, but it's actually a class. And that's it. So this actually has to go first. It has to go before any definition of any other widget. So for the rest of this video, we're going to be creating a very simple window. So I'm actually going to be making a full series on TKinter. So just watch out for more videos, as I'll be making a full series on it. And the goal of this video is that we want to just sort of write some text on the window. To do that, we're actually going to be using the label widget, and the text could be whatever we want it. And throughout this series, I'm going to talk about all the other widgets, so I'm going to talk about them in great detail, and we'll get into that in the future. In this video, we're simply going to talk about the label widget, and it's very simple. So to create anything in TKinter, it's actually a two-step process. So first, you define the widget, and then you actually put it on the window that you're using. So the first step, we're just going to define the label widget. So I'm just going to call this label equals label, like that. It's a class, call it like a function. And here we pass a few things. So first, we pass the window or the root that we want it to go on. So we want this to go on a root widget, and then comma. And then for the text, we want it to go, let's just say hello world. And that's it. So we've now actually defined a label, so a label widget. Now we have to put that label widget onto our screen or a window. Now there are a couple of ways you can actually put things on the window in TKinter. And the first one we're going to look at is pack. We're just going to pack it in there. So it will automatically put it in the first available spot. So it'll be the size that it is. But usually you're going to use the other method, and we'll actually talk about that later in the series. So for now, we're actually just going to pack it. So what we do is we grab our label widget, then we simply do dot pack. That's it. So now we're kind of done. So when we run it, as you can see, actually nothing pops up. So we want a window to pop up, but you can't actually see it. The window pops up really quickly and then it goes off. That is because we need a main event loop. So TKinter, if you want to see the window, you have to use this piece of code that I'm about to write. So you type the name of your window, so root dot main loop. And now when we run it, we'll see a small little window over here. I'll resize that. You can move it around, and you can also resize it. So let me just do that again. If I run it, as you can see, it's actually really small. That's what the pack does. So pack is good for simple things, but if you want more options, so if you want like to put each thing in a different spot or something like that, you'll want to use the other method, which I'll talk about in a future video. So that's actually it for the introduction about TKinter. If you learned something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, be sure to keep an eye out for future videos in the series. And I'll see you next time. Bye.